So, eighth graders, on this slide, I want to show you how I went through the process of planning my thesis statement and supports for the Ruby Bridges book through my eyes. Okay, so as I was reading the book, I noticed that I really felt the whole time like Ruby Bridges was like the perfect student to actually do this integration, just like she had like all the right qualities. So I wanted my thesis statement to reflect that. So in my box, because we're doing the boxes and bullets format, I'm going to put my statement. So what I wrote is Ruby had many qualities that made her just the right student for the daunting task of being the first to integrate a white school. That's my thesis statement. And then underneath, I'm going to have my supports. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to this so that you can kind of see my thinking through this. So one of the qualities I felt that was like super important for her in this situation was that she was smart. Okay, and how do I know she was smart? I want to put some evidence here. Well, she was one of the only Black students to pass the admissions test for the white schools. So we know that she was a smart young lady. Too many S's here. I'm going to take one of these out. Whoops. Okay, that's just one quality though. Another support is that she was brave. She endured months of, terrible treatment by protesters. So I'm going to put that as additional support here. Okay. What were they doing? They were shouting horrible things at her, and they were even throwing things at her at times every day as she went to school. Yet, she held her head up and went to school. Thirdly, I feel like Ruby is a very resilient person. So throughout all that terrible treatment, and even though it was difficult for her, she ended up going through some bad times. Like she had trouble sleeping, she had trouble eating. Okay, but yet she was able to somehow make it through. So that's a resilient person, right? Somebody who can go through adversity, but can still make it out the other side. And Ruby definitely showed that when she went through the difficult times, but was still able to keep herself going. She actually never missed one day the whole year. Right? So, as you're doing your planning, this is what you want it to kind of look like. You want to have your thesis statement in the box and then put the ways that you're supporting that as your bullets down below. What you're going to be doing though, and I'll say more about it on the next slide, is you're going to be doing this, but you're going to be doing this for the Claudette Colvin